Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a pick card about their intentions towards you. I don't know about you guys, but recently I have been kind of like in hermit mode, kind of reflecting on everything, my life. And one of the biggest things I've been reflecting on are my relationships. So I've been watching tons of these videos and I wanted to do one. We're sitting in my bed today, so I'm sorry if the camera is shaky. I am holding my camera on a tripod, so hopefully that does something a little bit better. And then in the background here, we have my sleeping baby, Benny. Benny, say hello. He's like, I'm too tired. I don't want to say hello. Poor thing. It's been raining on and off all day, so he's been sleeping in bed. So he's gonna keep us some company here. He's so tired. Poor thing. Okay. So today I have the Tsum Tsum decorating the cards because I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm tired of seeing rocks all the time. I live in the mountains, so okay, so here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take a moment to pick whichever one stands out to you the most. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading. This also doesn't have to be romantic, guys. It can be about anybody. It can be about a family member or a cousin or a friend. So I see so many romantic tarot videos and I'm single, so I don't always want to watch romantic videos. But so yeah, I want this to be a very general sort of reading today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with pile number 1. If you haven't picked your pile yet, please pause it. Pause the video. We have Rabbit here from Winnie the Pooh. I just love Tsum Tsum. I think they're so cute, but I only have a few. So today we got some thick cards here. So let's see their intentions towards you. We have Change in the Wind. Also, I want to apologize in advance for the lighting. Like I said, it's been raining on and off today, and I try to do natural lighting because I hate artificial lighting. So I'm sorry if it gets dark. We have Chop Wood in reverse. We have Higher Power in reverse. We have, what is this? 7 of Wands in reverse. Sorry guys, I'm a little slow. We have Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. This person feels like they can't tell you something. We have King of Wands. Very interesting energy. We have Sacrifice. Okay, I'm gonna put that over here. We have Sensing. We have Force. I'm in my pajamas too, by the way, so I'm sorry if you see some little skulls. I was not in the mood to change out of them today. Like, you know, we're in a sleepy state today. A personal issue reaches resolution, and a new start is coming. So let's see here. These are all your cards. Woo! I know it's not going to focus very well, I don't think. Okay. So let me read these real quick. A personal issue reaches resolution. A new start is coming. Change in the wind. I think this person is hiding something from you. I think they're at the same time they're not sure about their own intentions, honestly. There's a part of themselves that they are not working on that perhaps you have brought to light to them, or like you know, there's been issues in your relationship and that you've brought up and you ask them to change, or you ask them to acknowledge it, and they're just not doing it. They're also not listening to their guides for whatever reason. Like maybe this person is kind of stuck right now or a little lost. So they're not really sure where they're going or what they're doing. And, you know, that could also reflect on your relationship as well. This could also be a karmic relationship and they're not listening to it, or they're not like they're not willing to fix their karma or work with their karma at all. This person, like, it just doesn't seem like they're very motivated because we do have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And this card is I think is a very inspirational card. This is, a nice hardworking card about reaching your dreams, about, fighting to get to the top. And it just doesn't seem like this person is very interested in it. This person is also not really interested in kind of communicating with you the way you wish they could. But at the same time, we do have King of Wands here. So, I think they're considering it, because we do have a change in the wind and a new start is coming and a personal issue reaches resolution. So, I think they're sort of kind of getting the idea, but they're moving really slow. And I don't think they're doing it for you, honestly. I think whatever they're doing right now is for them. We have sacrifice, sensing, and force here. Because this person is not wanting to tell you something, they might be hiding some kind of secret from you. And so they might be kind of like trying to like watch you a little bit to kind of figure out how you would react to this or how they should bring it up. But, I don't think they're getting kind of good vibes right now. I think they have some sort of anger going on as well. Not necessarily that Mars is like a card of anger, but like they're holding on to something very negative and they're trying to make a decision on it, but at the same time they're kind of procrastinating making that decision. But whatever it is, because we do have sacrifice here with a new start is coming and a personal issue reaches resolution, I think they're going to have a tower moment, right? Okay, because we do have chop wood in reverse, which is like, so chop wood is about like going out and like making changes and like fighting hard for things and working hard for things. And because that is in reverse, along with this card and it changes in the wind, I think they're going to have a tower moment. I don't know why I didn't pull the tower, but and because they're not really communicating with their guides, I think there's going to be a moment where like it's just going to hit them like really boom. And I think they're kind of feeling that coming up. So, they're trying to like, I think they're considering like scrambling to get their shit together and kind of like make the decision. But at the same time, like they just don't know. Like a part of them really wants to like work for it and the other part doesn't. But honestly, like, so for some of you, the channeled vibe I get from this person is like, their intentions towards you aren't going to be about you. They're always going to be about them. This person could be a narcissistic person. They won't be for all of you guys. This could be a person who's just like, kind of just like in their own head. They're not so aware of other people's feelings right now. And so, they're kind of probably ignoring their relationships a little bit. But for other people, this is somebody who only does things for their own gain. And, because we do have sacrifice here, I do feel a little inclined to say, okay, and so with sacrificed and what I'm about to say, this is more of a channeled message than a message I get from the cards. But I do want to say that I think they're considering cutting off the relationship for whatever reason. Maybe because you've brought up so many issues, or because they feel like there's so many issues that they can't bring up because we do have, something that they're not telling you. They might think that this relationship is too difficult to work with and they don't want to do it. Like they don't want to kind of salvage it or like try to fix it. So, they're thinking about breaking the relationship off instead. Or, they're going to have their tower moment and kind of like hit rock bottom, and that can affect your relationship as well. Either way, it's going to be different for all of you guys. And so, I don't think their intentions right now kind of hold you in it specifically, but I think whatever happens will affect you. So do keep that in mind and do kind of keep your eye on their behavior, because we don't really know what this person is gonna do. But honestly, if you're like a person who like tries to nip things in the bud and you like try to bring up issues, or if you feel like if you felt like tension between you guys recently, or if you guys had a fight recently, then I would think this person's intentions are to like not to reconciliate at all. Like they don't really want to work on it. And I think they're thinking of like moving on to like something different, or like, you know, this person, I think for most of you, this person is kind of like considering just like moving away from the relationship. So I'm really sorry to hear that, and I hope you guys can work things out, but that's what I got for pile number 1. Thank you so much for watching, and if you vibed with that, please let me know in the comments, and I hope you guys had a great day. I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, we have Bambi here, so let's see. Man, I pulled so many cards for you guys. I don't know if you can see that, probably not, but ooh, you guys got a lot of cards. What are their intentions? We have Poised in reverse. We have Yang. Please focus. Thank you. We have To Be Fair. And it's getting cloudy again, so I'm sorry if it suddenly gets kind of dark. I try to use natural lighting because I hate artificial lighting, and it's been raining on and off all day, so. We have Breathe. We have Building Blocks in reverse. We have Here and Now in reverse. Wow, you guys have a lot of cards. I may have to double up on some cards. We have High Priestess. Please focus. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. Also, I'm wearing my pajamas, so I'm sorry if you see a peek of a skull. It's just me. We have 3 of Wands. We have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I always want to say this is the 8 of Coins because there is an octopus. I hope you guys can see. Because there is... Oh, my room is dirty. I'm sorry. Because there is an octopus, so I'm like, octopus have 8 legs. This is the 8 of Coins, but that's not how it is. So if you guys have seen me like pause in other videos because I've seen the 8 of Coins and I'm like, wait a minute, that's why. Okay, we have Knight of Cups or Chalices, whatever you prefer. I like to say cups because I'm a simpleton. We have Queen of Swords. Okay. You guys literally have so many cards. We have Provoker. Okay, so this might be a man. They have really masculine energy. They might be a little hot and heavy towards you. We have Roots. We have Abundance. Nice. We have Creativity. Okay. I'm gonna kind of try to fix these real quick. We have Routine here as well. I'm running out of room. I didn't think I pulled these much cards for you guys. Wow. Okay. We have the energy is gaining momentum. We have powerful, expect a powerful change. I was going to say exchange, and I was like, how do you English? Balance in spirituality. Oh, balance spirituality and practicality. Boy. Okay. I swear I am educated. So these are all of your cards, guys. Ooh. If I can. Wow. Yeah, you guys have quite the spread here. Give me a second. I feel like this is a really masculine energy, so you may be dealing with a male here. If not, they might be your divine masculine. I feel like some of you, this actually is romantic. If not, it could be like a family member, like a dad. You know? I'm just getting some really intense masculine energy here because we do have Yang. We have all of these cards, which is like Provoker, Roots, Abundance, Routine. You know, we have 10 of Coins here. I'm just getting like really masculine vibes. So this person, Like this person knows they have faults, right? So, because we have poison in reverse. So this person, like, they know they have faults. They know they're not perfect. They know they can be a little strong. Like, they might come off as really strong, or like, maybe they're like a bro or something, or maybe like their approach to life is just really, oh, like, go get it, grab it by the balls. This person could be a really straightforward person as well. This is more of like a channeled message. They can be kind of overwhelming sometimes, or perhaps like, just the way they think or react to things is a little much. So, but this person knows this. They're not unaware of it. They're very aware of it. Maybe this is something you called to their attention very recently. I'm sorry, my brother's dog is scratching on my door and I'm going to ignore him. So if you hear scratching in the background, that's why. Let's see. I feel like something kind of happened recently with this person. Like, they know their faults, but at the same time, like, they're willing to kind of adjust themselves in order to like suit your needs, because we do have To Be Fair here and Breathe. So you also might be very calming for this person. We also have the High Priestess here, right? So they're considering things, they're reflecting on things, like they're reflecting on how they are and their behavior. This person, so this is like a card of control, or like wanting to gain control. So, this person might be kind of intense because like they're sort of afraid of like not having control in their life, or not necessarily like they're a control freak, but perhaps they've gotten out of a area in their life where they didn't have a whole lot of control and they're trying to get things together, but they're being a little too intense about it. If this is a loving relationship, or like if this is a romantic partner, or like somebody you're like very interested in romantically, I do think they are kind of interested in having a family with you and having children. But this person right now, like, their intentions, maybe if this is a business partner, then their intentions are to work with you. But I think their intentions in general are to kind of like stabilize themselves. And so like also to stabilize their family, and maybe even to stabilize you, depending on your relationship with this person. They really want to work on their finances and their responsibility. They want to reach out to you and tell you, but perhaps there's been like some snappy, like maybe you've snapped at them in the past or something, like something happened, and like they want to give you some kind of information, but at the same time they're kind of like, well, like, I want to tell them, but at the same time, like, I don't want them to get mad at me, or I don't want them to be like, oh, you're like in your bad habits again, because this person's really trying to treat you fair. They're trying to calm down a little bit. This is a person you might have known for a really long time, because I was looking at Breathe with Roots earlier. And so, this is a person who, like, maybe you've had a past life with, or you've known them for a very long time, and you kind of calm them down. Like, they really do listen to you. Like, so perhaps you're like somebody who like sets them in their place because they are so high strong. But at the same time, like, even though they're kind of aware of this, they're kind of like, this is who I am, so like I don't want to really change my behavior too much because I am who I am, but at the same time, like, I don't want to go around hurting people. So I think this person has, good intentions towards you. Like, they might not come off as like a very nice person all the time, but they just don't mean to. They would love you quite a bit. This person is very, very fond of you. This person is in their head quite a bit. Perhaps they're always thinking about the past or the future. Like, maybe they're kind of melancholic, or maybe they tend to get like a little depressed, and that kind of irritates you. Or perhaps they think about past times with you quite a bit, and so they're like, oh, I want things to be like the past, or, I wish things were different now. But people grow, and they need to sort of like get out of their heads about that. But with all these cards, I think they really will. I think they really will. This is a person, so I think you see them very often, or they want to see you very often. They kind of want you to be like in their routine. They want you to be around. Like, they want to talk to you every day. Maybe you guys text every day or something like that. They love seeing you. Like, you're like a part of home for them, right? So we do have routine and roots, so you're like home for them, and they really, really like that. Like, you calm them down quite a bit. You're like the voice of reason for them, maybe for some of you guys. We do have abundance here with the 10 of coins or pentacles. And so I definitely do think that like their intentions towards you are to kind of take care of you financially. They want to gain abundance and stuff so they can share it with you in some kind of way. So if this is a work partner, then, you know, they really want to share some work with you. If this is a family member, then they, you know, they want to fix some family issues. If this is a potential romantic partner or a romantic partner, then, you know, they're probably considering like really starting a family with you, or, you know, really like maybe buying a house or investing in some stocks, or like, you know, if you guys have kids, then like maybe they want to start making college funds for your kids. Again, we have provoker. So, you know, this person might have a little bit of lust for you, or like they might just have some kind of like pent up feelings that are more masculine. So that could be anger. But like I said, I don't feel like this person has a lot of anger. I just think they're just kind of like masculine, you know, like the traditional masculine you would think. So they're kind of just like a little strong willed, you know, they kind of have like some of those more intense feeling and creativity. So, you know, I think you're somebody who really inspires them in life and you inspire them to be a better person. Benny, don't mess up the cards. And, you know, they really want to kind of, you know, I think for a lot of you, they just really want to have kids with you. They really want to have a family with you. Expect powerful change. And then we have the energy is gaining momentum. So, you know, this person is getting more and more inspired to kind of like create with you and to like provide with you, balance spirituality and practicality. So, you know, I think they came out of a rough spot and now they're like really like in the zone to like make everything really amazing and to work really hard and to do really good and make a lot of money and, you know, become really stable. I think that's what their intentions towards you are, to like have a stable life, have a beautiful life, to like make you happy. But at the same time, like, you know they know they kind of have like these tendencies to be kind of strong, and they still don't want to lose themselves. So, you know, if you're kind of wondering like, oh, I don't like this person's behavior because they are so high strong, then their intentions aren't going to change that. Or their intentions are to not change that because they feel like that's a part of them. They feel like that's a part of who they are. So they want to stay that way. But, you know, I think they really love you and I think their intentions are really good towards you. And I think they want to work really hard to build something with you. So, yeah, good luck, number twos. I hope that was something you could connect to. And if it was, please let me know down below in the comments. I really love to hear from you guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go on to pile number 3 now. Pile number 3s, hello, you have Eeyore. You guys have so many cards. I don't know how I'm going to spread these all out. I kept picking and picking and picking cards for you. So I'm going to put Eeyore over here with Benny. Okay, so we have New Life. I'm going to try to go a little fast because I'm kind of running out of time. We have TikTok. We have Serendipity in reverse, and I'm sorry for the light. Like I said, it's been raining on and off all day, so, you know, there's going to be some cloudy moments. We have Message in a Bottle in reverse. We have Thinker in reverse. We have 9 of Cups. Yeah, 9 of Cups in reverse. I love this card. It's so cute. I'm not a cat person, but it looks so comfy. We have Wheel of Fortune. We have 10 of Cups or Chalices. And then we have 5, 6, 7, 8 of Cups. We have Virgo, I Analyze. We have Lilith, Mystery. And I'm wearing pajamas today, so I'm sorry if you see like a peek of my pants. It's just my legs. We have Pisces, I believe. Okay. We have Jupiter Benefits. We have Moon, Soul. Okay, so this is definitely some kind of like karmic or soul connection for you guys, and I'll get into that in a second. We have end of a tough cycle approaches. Good for them. I love this card. I love having that. And then we have a time for healing. Okay, so these are all of your cards. Actually, I think you have less cards than the other one. I think. I'm not quite sure. I pulled a lot of cards today. So give me a second. Their intentions towards you. So for some of you, I think this is kind of like a karmic or a soulmate connection. We do have Ten of Cups here. And so, you know, like there was some kind of like blind love or blind faith here. You know, you guys just blindly love each other. So it could also be a family member, like, you know, like you're raised to like just love your family. Even if they do bad things, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with like not loving your family member. It's like somebody who has a problematic family, like I fucking get it. But you know, this could be like somebody where you like, you just kind of like clicked with them or you just like loved them blindly. But they definitely feel like they loved you blindly for sure. So this person, like, they're really waiting for something to change. Like, perhaps they're waiting for something in the relationship to change. I don't know if you guys got into a fight or, like, if they were hurt by something. I kind of got that from, like, I got that from like the first pile too, like if you guys got into a fight, which I guess would make sense, like if you're like not in good terms with this person, like you would be watching these kind of videos, right? But I just like personally I didn't like watching these pick a card videos and they're like, oh, you guys had some kind of like indifference, and I'm like, no we didn't, but I guess it would make sense. So some of you, if you guys had like some sort of fight, like they're definitely thinking about it. They're definitely thinking about like, you know, how things were in the past and how things have changed if you've known this person for quite a while. If you haven't known this person for quite a while, then this person is kind of like, I think they're kind of like reflecting on their own life right now and how things have changed, or like how they have changed as a person, or just how the world has changed. Like they're kind of reflecting on something. They're waiting for something to change in their life. That's what I'm getting. Like they're waiting for something to change in their life, and they're either not looking at the signs, or they feel like they're not, they feel like they're not getting the signs they want. We do have soul here, so why I think this is like a soulmate. Now, soulmate connections don't have to be romantic, right? They can be a family member, they can be a friend as well, so do keep that in mind. This does not have to be romantic. I don't think their intentions are bad. I do want to say that. So like right now they're kind of in a resting period, you know, like, or they feel like they've been in a resting period for quite some time. Like they kind of want to move on because we do have new life and we do have TikTok. So they kind of want to move on and like start something new, and they're getting a little antsy about it. They're kind of like, okay, when is this going to happen? But at the same time, they're kind of like in this healing place because we do have a time for healing, and then we do have 9 of Cups. So they're sort of like in a healing place right now, or like perhaps your relationship is in a sort of healing place, or they're trying to heal some things with you. And so, you know, I like they already know what to do, right? So they don't have to like think about it. But at the same time, because we did get these 2 cards together, Message in a Bottle and Thinker, I think there's like some kind of signs they're not seeing, or perhaps they're a little oblivious to it, or like things aren't really going the way they thought they were, so they're not really like understanding where things are going now. But I don't think it's on purpose. Like if you're having like some kind of communication issues with this person, I don't think they're doing it on purpose, and I don't think they're doing it to spite you. We do have I Analyze. Oh, so they might be a Virgo or Pisces, because we do have Virgo and Pisces here. They might have Virgo and Pisces in their chart. But I do think they're kind of just like watching and like waiting, or it's funny how we have I Analyze, but we have the Thinker in reverse, right? So they're analyzing you. They're kind of analyzing your relationship as well, but they're not really thinking about it, if that makes sense. So I don't think they're thinking about like breaking up with you or severing the relationship or anything like that, or they're not thinking about anything in particular. They're just kind of watching and waiting. I feel like this person feels like they're not really moving forward in their relationship with you. And so, you know, like perhaps they have to figure out their place with you. They're not quite sure themselves, because we do have Serendipity in reverse. So perhaps like things aren't as happy as they were hoping, or they're not as happy as they were in the past. And so this person is kind of like waiting, like, oh, like I'm waiting for things to get happy again. or like, you know, I'm waiting for things to be like how they used to be. But, you know, at the same time, like they're kind of waiting for things to change and be different. So I think on one hand, they kind of like want things to be how they used to be. And then on the other hand, they want something completely new with you. So they're kind of like, I think they're kind of in a stage where like whatever happened in the past, like I think they're kind of heartbroken about it. Like they're heartbroken that things aren't how they used to be. But they're starting to heal from that already, right? Like they're starting to kind of come out of that and realize, because we do have the end of a tough cycle, right? And then again, time for healing. And then again, this card. So, and then we have Wheel of Fortune, right? Which is kind of like cutting something off or like cutting off an idea. So, you know, this person still has these feelings for you. They still like blindly love you, but they're kind of like getting used to the idea that they kind of need to move on with you. And now I think they're I think they're at the end of their healing stage, and I think they're ready for this new life and they're ready to kind of like get things going. But, you know, they might be waiting for you at the same time because we do have I Analyze. So they might be waiting to like bring things up with you. And maybe it's already time, and maybe that's why you're watching this, because you feel like it's time, and you also feel like, you know, things aren't really moving forward right now and they're not really getting your messages and they're not really thinking about it. If that's the case, just like straight up tell them, because I think they're feeling the same exact way right now. They really want to have something better with you. They're really willing to work towards something really, really good. They're willing to work hard, you know, so they really want to build up your relationship and continue your relationship with them. I think you're somebody they just really want in their life because they feel such a connection to you. We do have benefits. We have soul. We have I Believe. We have mystery, and then we have Analyze. So like, I know like the lighting is really bad, guys. I'm sorry. Like they think your connection is like, they think the universe brought them to you, and honestly they're probably right. They think you're the world. They think you're amazing. You're everything to them. You're the stars and like the nebulas and the Milky Way, and like you're so mysterious and beautiful, and you give them so much hope, and you like give them so much to fight for and work for. And, you know, this person, I think, is just like, they either really, really love you more than anything, or they're very in love with you. You know, so this could be a friend, or, you know, who wants to like maybe date you, or this could be like a parent who just really, really admires you and cares for you, or, you know, this can be like a coworker who just really looks up to you more than anything. It really depends on your relationship with them, so I'll let you draw your own conclusions from this. But sorry, my brother's dog is scratching on the door and I'm just kind of ignoring him at this point. But, you know, I don't think their intentions are bad. I think they're just trying to like heal from something. They're trying to kind of heal from something and make sure they're in a really good place. And I think they're kind of ready to be in that place. Doesn't necessarily mean they are ready to be in that place, but they just, you know, they just kind of want things to move on. They want to move forward and do things and to make this relationship really good. And, you know, I think they're going to start moving forward soon because we do have these two cards here. And so, you know, I would give this relationship some time and like try to talk things out and communicate with this person. And, you know, honestly, if this is like a boyfriend or girlfriend or like a lover or a wife or something, my channel message for you guys is like, you know, if you're watching this because you can't tell if they like love you anymore or something like that, like they think this person thinks the world of you. Honestly, they think the world of you. You're like their everything. And so like, even though they're kind of melancholic, you know, or perhaps they're not too happy right now, like this does not mean that they don't want to make new memories with you. They really do. They just had to get over some personal stuff, and maybe it was something karmic. But like, I can feel the love that this person has for you, and it's so strong, like to the point where like I really want to cry. You know, they have a lot of feelings for you, and like, you know, they think they're meant to be with you in this life, and they think you're like their soulmate in some sort of way, or like you're their other half, you're their partner, you're like their puzzle piece. And, you know, they really, sometimes people just need like some time to like, you know, figure things out, because life is scary and you have to go through all these different things, and people change with time as well. And so, you know, I think they just needed to take kind of like a break to like sort of like get themselves together and like kind of realize like, oh, like, it's 2019, like maybe they're thinking like, oh shit, it's like 6 months into 2019, I haven't done anything, or, something like that. But, they're going to figure it out really quickly, and everything is going to be fine and great and wonderful and beautiful. And I'm really happy for you guys. And, I wish you guys the best, and thank you so much for watching. If you connect to this, please leave me a comment below and tell me. I love reading your comments. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I can talk. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.